Welcome back to Magic Tarot. This is Jasmine with actually a 4-card spread for all zodiac signs. This is a daily energy for October 4th, 2019. I normally do 3 cards, but this one wanted to pop out, so I went ahead and let it come out because it's a message for someone. Now, this isn't going to resonate with everybody because it's a general read. And yes, if you want a personal reading, then come back for a personal reading. Reach me in my information down below and I will get back at you. I had somebody say, well, part of this is true, part of this isn't true. Okay, it's a general reading. That does not mean it's going to resonate with everybody. Okay, if it doesn't resonate with you, then the message wasn't meant for you. Okay, so let's get started with the first one. This is the 8 of Cups. We have a man holding a staff. He's walking up the mountain. Okay, and he's got his back turned to everything he loves that's near and dear to him. You see how he's got his cups, all neatly stacked. And also he's wearing red, so red means passion. So when he's walking away with passion, he's passionately seeking something better, something higher for himself. So he's leaving everything he knows behind. I see a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This might be that you're leaving a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or you're moving away from one, or one is moving away from you. That's what I'm seeing. It could be other signs too, because I have other signs in this reading. You might be fed up with your job. You might be fed up with your present life. I'm also seeing someone that's, a few of you that are seeking a higher spiritual phase, like you want to go a little bit higher in your spiritual beliefs. You know, you're not satisfied with where you are now as far as spiritual is concerned. You're going to be seeking, you know, something that's higher, something that means a lot more. Some of you aren't that religious. You might become more religious. Some of you might be studying, you know, the Bible more, things like that. And I'm also seeing some of you just searching for something better than where you're at now. You're in a phase of life where you repeat the same things over and over and over, and you're tired of that. You want something better for yourself. You want to move higher. So you might be leaving relationships behind that no longer serve you. We are entering into the Mercury retrograde shadow phase. October 15th is the shadow phase. It's always 2 weeks before the Mercury retrograde. The Mercury retrograde starts on October 31st. So you're going to start seeing a lot of things, like your computers crash, phones crash, car crashes. You're going to see a lot of breakups, but you'll also see exes coming back. A lot of things from the past return, because Mercury retrograde is the redo planet. That's the planet that redoes everything in your life. The reason we have retrograde is because when we're not able to walk away from things or change things in our life, the Mercury retrograde does it for us. It forces us into change, okay? It forces us to change things that no longer serve us. A lot of us have a hard time walking away from relationships, but then when we have the retrograde, we end up breaking up because the universe will force us into a change. That way we can progress. Because if we don't progress, then we always stay the same, right? So here, a lot of you are going to move into that phase. You're going to be walking away from stuff, not only relationships, but jobs, and just anything that doesn't serve you anymore. It could be attitudes. Some of you are seeking, like, better health. Like, some of you might not be in that great of a shape, so you're going to be going to the gym, joining classes to yoga, karate, you know, whatever, running, buying new exercise equipment. I wouldn't buy anything electrical during Mercury retrograde because you'll buy a lemon. And I'm going to make a whole nother video about that. I made one earlier this year. We have 3 retrogrades this year, which isn't common. We normally have 2, but this year we have 3. Okay. So there'll be more on Mercury retrograde in my next video. So anyway, I do see you walking away from stuff with this card, and you're going to be seeking something higher for yourself. And we're going to move on to the next one. This card is here to tell you that it's okay to let go of stuff. If something no longer serves you, it's okay to let go. There's nothing to feel guilty about. It's okay to search for something else as long as it's something good, you know, for you. and others around you, because we all affect other people's lives. Everything we do always affects someone else. A lot of us don't think about that, but it does. Everything you do in your life affects your brother, your sister, your aunt, your cousin, your mother, your daughter, your children, your parents, your job, everything. Because we're all connected in this universe somehow. So just remember that. Every decision you make affects somebody else. Okay. So this card comes up a lot also when someone's trying to improve their health and well-being. A lot of you don't feel like you're all that physically fit, so you might be joining a gym, trying to look better. Some of you might be getting cosmetic surgery. I am going to tell you this: do not get cosmetic surgery during Mercury retrograde. We are going to be in the shadow phase in the last week of, in fact, the middle of October. We're going to be in the shadow phase. After that, do not get surgery until after November, when it's over, because you will bleed out or it will not go right. Now, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not telling you what to do. And if you have something life-threatening that you absolutely have to have, it's a matter of life and death, but then by all means do it. But if it's just like plastic surgery or something like that, I wouldn't do it in the month of October or November, because you're already coming to the shadow phase, and then Mercury retrograde, and it's going to be all jacked up. Okay, so that's a warning. I'm going to do another reading of Mercury retrograde soon, and I'll explain all that. And I have one this year that I did. Each Mercury retrograde is a little bit different. And we had 3. This will be the 3rd one this year. We normally have 2, and this will be the 3rd one this year. Okay, so there's a lot of things that you should not do during Mercury retrograde, and surgery is one of them. And like I said, unless it's life-threatening and you absolutely have to have it, then by all means follow your doctor's advice, because I'm not a doctor. Okay? A lot of you are going to be wanting to learn something new when you get judgment. You're going to be wanting to go back to school. I'm seeing someone going to a gun class, like taking a class to learn how to shoot a gun, preferably women, like a women's class. I want to do that, actually. And then I also see somebody suddenly realizing something that they were missing, like they're going to be saying, oh my God, I didn't realize that, or I didn't know that about themselves, okay, or another partner. Okay, I am seeing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with judgment, so you might be realizing something about Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius that you didn't realize before. So yeah, look, watch out for that. Now let's move on with I'm going to go with this one next. This is the 2 of Cups, and we have new love here, a new start. And you see how the man is leaning in. He's got one foot out, so he's leaning into her, and she's receiving. See how her other hand is touching his, so she's receiving, and they're both handing each other cups. And this is the sign of infinity, because it goes on forever and ever. So a lot of you are going to be meeting new people. Could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or any sign for that matter, that's going to offer you something new, something better than where you're at before. So that's what the 2 of Cups is. It's about sharing ideas, sharing love, offering new love, offering new opportunities. It could be also, I'm mainly seeing relationship in this, but it could be another job. Someone offering you a new job. It's not nothing that's from the past or old or anything like that. It's something new. So, because that's what the 2 of Cups is. The 2 of Cups is offering something new. Friendship. You could meet a new friend. You could meet a new boyfriend. And if you're already married, your marriage could be like renewed, refreshed. Or your husband could come to you and say, or your wife could come to you and say, hey, let's have what is that called? A renewal ceremony, where you renew each other's vows of marriage. I see that happening. Or 2 friends could be saying, hey, our friendship isn't that good. Let's do something together where we can, bond a little bit closer. And the same with siblings or your parents, or, something like that is what I'm seeing. So yeah, you're going to be sharing a lot of kindness and thoughtfulness with each other when you get this card. This is the best card to get when you're starting a new relationship. And the reason I say that is because look what we have here, the Empress, right next to the 2 of Cups. So she's sitting on a throne, but if you notice, her throne is cushioned. See, there's a pillow here, And there's a pillow here before the backing of her chair. So that means she's quite comfortable. Okay, so a lot of you are going to be this way if you accept this marriage here or this relationship here, because this person has money. Okay, not only is he going to offer you a cup of love, he's going to offer you a cup of money as well. Okay, because this person I see is well off. This person wants to have a child or a family. And when you get the Empress, that's what that is. This is the card of fertility. So, like I said, some of you might be getting offered a new job. Well, this is the card of fertility. I'm seeing Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn with this. That might be offering a new job. Or I'm seeing a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that's going to say they're on the 4th that they're pregnant. Or going to have a baby, or already had a baby, or wants to have a baby. Okay. Also, I'm seeing like farmers that are like, how do you say it? Doing their crops. They're going to have successful, their crops are going to be successful. They're going to make a lot of money off their crops this, because it's harvest time, right? And we just had that blue moon. Okay, that's the harvest moon, the orange, big, bright, bluish, yellowish moon. That's harvest time. So a lot of farmers right now are harvesting their crops. Well, with this card that just came up, they're going to make a big bundle. Their harvest is going to be great, fantastic. It's going to be mass. They're going to do really, really well harvesting, that harvest. So, yeah, this card gives you a lot of power and logic and reasoning. Like if you weren't understanding something before, you're going to understand it now. I'm seeing a lot of people seeking counsel and advice. Okay, when this card comes up, you get good counsel, good advice. Like if you're going to be in a court, you're going to have a good lawyer, a good attorney. You're going to have good advice. I'm seeing someone using their authority to gain positive recognition or learning some kind of developing their powers. I don't know if that means anything to anybody. That kind of sounds strange, but like maybe some of you are learning tarot, and this card is going to give you, like, for that day, more power to learn it or something like that. I'm seeing authority figures with this card. Like, you're going to be dealing with authority figures, but it's not going to be nothing bad. Like, it could be your boss, your doctor, your father, or something like that. And they're going to be giving you, like, some type of recognition, maybe at work or at school, or your boss is going to be giving you some type of recognition. Yeah, that's a good card. Also, again, I see fertility, lots of fertility. And I don't just mean fertility in having a baby, but I also mean fertility in growth as far as money, your work, your education, your health. It's going to grow. It's going to get better. The more you into it, the more you pay attention to that stuff, the bigger and better it's going to get for you. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. I'm also receiving a message for some of you that are looking for extra job, but I'm seeing that some of you are doing things that you normally wouldn't do. This may sound strange, but this is what I'm getting in my head. Some of you are resorting to prostitution just to make the buck when normally you would never do something like that, but you're desperate for money. Okay, you don't have to do that, because all you have to do is pray, and the universe can bring money into you. But you got to be positive, have a positive attitude, write down affirmations. But I am seeing that a little bit in some people, or the resort to going with maybe the same sex for money, or getting in some type of gang where they rob a bank or something that is bad and that you wouldn't normally do. I see some people doing just for the cash. Okay, and it's like you're a good person, you're a good person, and you would never do that, but you're desperate for cash, so you turn to that for cash. Please don't do that. Okay, please don't do that. There's other ways to get money, make money, and manifest money. Please don't do those type of things, okay? Because I am receiving that message. Yeah. So remember, this is just one daily energy. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. Come back for another reading, or you can have a personal reading. I do personal readings. Follow the directions down below and get at me, and I'll get right back at you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I want to get monetized so I can do live free readings on YouTube. Please subscribe and share and give me a big thumbs up. And please comment, comment, comment. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.